The robot seems more interesting than the album.
Robots.
Is it hard?
That's exactly
do you
what
just
the
want to
robot
make your
said.
music? Is that what it is? You just want people to listen to your album, just have a good time with your album, and you guys just set it off there? Is that a little bit what the Beastie
Sure, we
Boys
like
are
to
right
set
now?
it off there.
We try to set it off. We try to set the tone.
On the
Set it
left.
off on the left.
On the right.
Set it off on the right.
In the middle too, or middle just skips?
Well, this is cross-weaving.
Yeah, I mean, inevitably there's a time when you're setting off to the left, to the right, and you cross like this way. There's an intersection point there, right, firmly in the middle, inevitably.
Where's the intersection on the album?
That's a good question.
I'm not sure where it is.
Give me
on
a
the
good
album.
answer.
I think it's more like when you listen to the album, like 'cause it's kind of long, and there's like there's certain like special times that like you'll reach a point where like you'll kind of maybe you'll listen to some songs and you get kind of excited, and then your attention will like drift for like a split second, and then all of a sudden you'll be like in a whole nother zone with the
That is
album.
true.
Like it'll be a whole
That's the
different
time.
tone-setting moment.
Right, like that part when Biz says, I go by the day, but the kick at vrop.
I
Those
just
are-
But
important part.
educated spot like Spock.
Yeah, that's kind of like a crossroads there.
because there's a lot. I liked it actually. I only got to hear it once, unfortunately. But what I heard, I really liked. And what about Mr. Perry on the album? How did you get with him?
Perry Serpa.
Perry Kipperman.
Perry Cuomo.
I think there's only
Art
one
School.
Perry there, so.
Perry Farrell.
Joe Perry. Joe Perry from Aerosmith. Always been an influence on me.
When he first came in to play his leads,
So yeah, he came in to play his leads, and then we realized he was the wrong Perry.
Yeah, we had called for a different Perry.
And so we went back to the Yellow Pages and
And you started
got in touch
all
with
over
the
again.
Scratch Perry.
Okay. I expected anything with you guys. Like seriously, I was into anything. But you,
but this sucks.
you
This
got
is-
me here.
Well, what's interesting and certainly intriguing is Joe Perry from Aerosmith and I were at the same tanning salon together.
That's true.
You should get another one. I'm sorry
Some
to say.
bodybuilding spot.
What's that?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. Why are you looking at me like that?
Listen, is there something
Are you accusing
wrong?
me of something?
No, but I mean, I'm
Give
getting
the
like
camera back.
this.
Are you backing him up now? Is that
You
what's
have the
getting this
happening?
camera-
energy
You have the
from
camera,
you.
don't you?
I don't have
See,
cameras.
you see, I get this energy, this like vibe from you. Like all of a sudden, I talk about Joe Perry, and then it's like, you know what I mean?
I met him first.
I'm sure you did, but who
You tried to
was-
steal him away.
I'm just talking
Is
about
there
some of the
anything
special
serious
times
you
we
want to
had
say
together.
before I have
I'm
to
seeing
cut
an aura.
this
I'm seeing a
interview?
negative aura right now around you. It's coming towards me, and I don't like it. I want a mirror or a shield.
Listen,
5,
whatever-
4, 3, 2,
whatever you
1,
said here-
1.
What's more than your shield? Your little sword?
Whatever you send here, it just ricochets right back. Ding, ding, ding.
It's with you. It's like
Whatever you say, it's like bounce off of me, and then that's where you are.
sometimes you're like,
Okay, do you guys want me to leave
I
you
know
alone
you-
so you can
I know
continue
you are,
this
but then what
discussion?
am I?
Is that okay?
That's what I'm saying.
Thank you. I'm going to give you my finger too.
pull my face.
Pull it.
Bye-bye. I must say it was a...
You can't leave.
All right, you come on.
I have to. I don't
We're
want to
just
leave.
getting
I
warm.
know. I have
We're just
to
getting
leave.
hot.
Otherwise, there's going to be
Right
a
now.
nasty lady there hitting me on the head.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Okay,
Come
Carl,
on.
And I want some
wait,
station
what's
calls
up?
and everything.
We'll calm it down. We'll get serious. I'm sorry.
No, fine.
Mike, tell her the story
Fine.
about Lee Perry.
It's my turn now?
Yeah.
It is your
Okay,
turn.
it's my
Halloween.
turn. All right, it was Halloween.
October.
October
90
31st, of course, being
97.
Halloween 1997, this last 1997.
My birthday.
And Adam's birthday, and we are in the island of Manhattan,
Yeah.
which is where we made most of this record. And Lee Perry was performing at a club later that evening.
And he appeared in the studio.
Yeah,
Like
and
a
he
poof
had-
of smoke come up, and he
And
just
he-
was there.
Yep, and he
before us.
had mirrors all up upon him, in a very magical sense, like up on his hat. He had mirrors on his pants, on his boots. And they were all drawn on and whatnot. But again, what's so special is because it was Halloween, so it wasn't like he was looked any different than to any of the things going on. Because Greenwich Village is very crowded on Halloween. So like thousands and I don't know, tens of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands come to Greenwich Village on Halloween. It's like a big, like Mardi Gras. It's like a pageant. Okay, so I was trying on the Batgirl costume. But that's anyway. So Lee Perry comes in. And no, it was cool. So like Mario, our producer, Mario Caldato Jr.
Junior.
I say that to all the people in all due respect. Junior was at the studio. And his Her wrist was hurting.
And again, a lot of people are going to think that that's a silly thing or that's something that a child does, but the man likes to color.
Anyway, I'm sorry. All right, back to Lee Perry though. So he comes anyway.
Coloring books.
We
Sorry.
had just kind of we met him in Hong Kong actually. We'd met Lee Scratch Perry in Hong Kong because we played a show together in Japan like a while ago in Tokyo. But met him in Hong Kong just before that. And actually, when we met him in Hong Kong, he took off his hat and it was filled with lyrics, like had a stack of lyrics.
And right then, we just get an idea, like, bing! It was like right there. It started to click.
Light bulb. Woohoo! Yep. Anyway, and then
That's how you got on the
No, and then
that
so
was the
anyway, way
star.
later,
That was a what? The start or the star?
Star.
The star.
Star Magazine.
so anyway, way later, he was playing Manhattan, and
And he had hurt his wrist because the coloring books wasn't working properly. So he had,
Batteries run out? Batteries running out?
all right, so I'll finish this up now. I'm gonna finish this up. No, I'm gonna finish up the story.
Okay.
So he came down and Mario like called him and hooked him up and he came down, heard the song like not even a
Faster,
whole time.
faster, Mike.
Not even a whole time did he hear the song. He had a poster upon which the back he had written a lot of lyrics. Then he
Faster.
did like 2 takes of the song.
he got
from
on the mic and
poster,
recorded and it was done.
and that was it. And then we mixed it much later and boom. Although
There it
actually
was.
the track we had recorded like a while prior to that. Like more than a year before that, we recorded the music actually. So it was
So
almost more
Mario's
like
wrist was hurting, so Mike went over to massage his wrist.
That's
now,
all you've seen.
What's a crime with one man giving another man a massage? What's a crime with that?
far as I know,
It's not a crime. That's all you're seeing.
Yeah, there's nothing illegal
As
about
far
giving him a
as I
massage
know.
because his wrist was hurting because the computer, the mouse, on the computer was not working properly. Okay, so he gave him a sore wrist, and I mean this in all due respect, buttock, a sore buttock,
A what?
buttock. I mean that in all due respect.
Just one buttock? Or
Yes, 'cause
both buttocks?
it was just one side. One side of his apparatus was not working
I think we're
properly.
getting cut off here.
Yeah.
Party's
definitely.
over. Oh man.
This is when it was getting good, too.
This is the Music Factory.